Hello everyone and welcome back. I am back. Let's get into some jewels. As we start off here, looking quite interesting, like we are up in a fort of some sort. Don't know what this could be. It looks a bit, I would say Portuguese maybe. Can I see anything on the license plates? No yellow on that one, but we have yellow on that one, so definitely going to be in Portugal. I think I'm just gonna go with it around Lisbon. I think that is a solid guess. And he also comes down on the same type of area. So I'm not going to be too much damage on this first one, but I am indeed a bit closer and a very fine guess there to start the day off. Let's get into the second round. So we have an American looking landscape. Could be Canada as well. And I think it is the 42 going south. Uh, I don't know what that could be. I think it's Saskatchewan then, and it should go north to south. So where could that be? Are we further up north? Or is it like just a smaller place or a smaller road? 42 is here. I think I'm gonna go with this road and right up here. So a great start here because this is going to be super close as well. Uh, and actually 15 west there, which is a bit interesting. Um, so if I just could have found the intersection, I would have been really, really close. But it was just further north on that road. And he seems confused there, but I find the sign. There's just nothing you can say about it. Um, and into Netherlands, I have no idea. I'm gonna go in Amsterdam here. And apparently I'm closer again, but not that close this time. And I think he did that to try and find out if I'm cheating or not. Or maybe he just wanted to get that round out of the way. I don't know. That pole looks a bit interesting. We're going to be down in towards the south here. I'm fairly certain somewhere around here. And he has gone for the same guess. So I don't know why he's starting to play so quick now, but we'll see. Nothing that I can see on that plate. We definitely have Portuguese. I believe sun is to the south. Yeah, there we have the white again. I'm just gonna go Lisbon, maybe just a bit south, I think, of Lisbon here. Um, it feels a bit warmer, but maybe it's actually coastal over there. I don't know. Um, again, I don't think this is going to be too much damage. And he also goes for Portugal a bit further north, and it is down south where I am. So another great guess. And this Lisbon strat has really, really played out in my favor. And now this is where it starts getting tricky. I think we have had a flag. Oh, so Interstate 80. I should have learned practice these. Interstate 80. 90 and 80 is here. So the question is, am I in? I'm just gonna go here. I could be so far off, but I found the Interstate 80 at least. Got a bit lucky there, but I remembered they are like in order somehow or somewhat. And I did see 80, but it was over towards the west there. I'm not too concerned. Why guess? What do you mean? Into Ireland here, I think. Um, and he has guessed immediately as well. I mean, and it's down very far south. It's very tiny damage to this game, all through and through, but I have a comfortable lead. So sun is to the east here, and actually, what is the time? 2024. So uh, definitely not going to be in Bosnia. I don't know, Romania here, maybe Serbia, Greece. No, it was Bulgaria, and it bring me down a lot there, but not too bad in the end. Looking very red here. We're actually going to be in what? I thought we were going to be in South Africa there with that West, but I guess that is just Spanish maybe. Um, Cubillas de Carrado, don't know anything. This is a really interesting round. I have no idea where this could be, but we speak Portuguese. Uh, Mato Grosso, 365, 364. Where is 365 then? Well, just gonna go here in the middle. Um, and he is also close by. And actually, oh no, but that is not in Mato Grosso. He's down in Sao Paulo. What? How is that? What, and like, why did it say MG like Mato Grosso and then it's not even in Mato Grosso? Is that not what the MG meant? I found that one bit weird. Looks like we have the prickly cactus here. But I think that we're going to be in Argentina here. Not really too sure about it, but some felt like it was to the north. And I just feel like that is the guess that makes the most sense here. But I don't know. I don't think he's close. And it was up in Mexico, actually. Well, not too bad. I'm happy with that start, at least. And no, this looks Mexican, right? But some maybe might be to the north, which would be interesting. I think I have to go, but it's also like the shrubs down here. I think I'm gonna go with that then. And super duper close and very, very nice. That's a really, really solid guess into the US here. Not sure, but I think maybe it's more eastern here, and it's not even close. I mean, it's down in Australia. Well, I didn't get lucky with the last one, but I was super close, and I did not expect that. So that is my lead, and I think I could win here because I'm fairly certain that it's Kenya, and I think he could go for the wrong country here, but we will see. Or we won't see actually because we can't see his map, and now he's also gone for Kenya, so not going to be damage for me. But very, very fine here, and he needs 4,000 damage on me to win this game, and he should not get that. Uh, the yellow and white reminds me of Arch, I think it has to be, and it's just further north, and I'm starting to need that final punch now, as we are back into Europe, and we have a big car here as well, which is really something interesting. because I don't know where we are then, but it feels like this region. Oh, of course it's Turkey. Of course it is. Yeah, they have the big grey car that I have confused with Kenya one time. Yeah, maybe I should have got that one, but just to continue pushing, and not sure here if it is. Oh my God, that is game. How was that so far south? Like I've been on that road, but didn't feel that like at all. Oh well, into another NPC round, which I have been slacking a bit. Like I've not been playing at my best. We have thatched roofs here to our right. I think Indonesia. I'm just gonna go Sumatra here, but I have uh, pretty much no idea here. He goes Kalimantan, and it is Kalimantan. It's to the east, and big damage for him. That's the thing with Indonesia. It's so tricky. It's on the equator, and the distances are so great. Um, but that is just another reason to try and learn it better. And I think this is Western Australia. Yeah, it is, but it is further up. And a great guess. I would say I'm on the right road. I'm just too far south. So we've got a Norwegian village here. I think it's like Trondheim area. So going to lock that in quickly and get it down towards Oslo. Well, not too upset with that one either. And this looks interesting because I'm fairly certain that we have Thailand here, but it's really mountainous, and it is Thailand, and a great amount of damage. He's down below me now, and I don't need that much to win now. I think this has to be Taiwan with the thing on the pole, and he has also go for Taiwan, and 90 damage is not bad at all. So we have British here with the yeah, just everything about this round looks super duper British, and without the yellow outer lines, it's never going to be Ireland. And I am right about that, but it's just north of Peterborough, and the damage is his, or he did the damage. So into Russia here for a quite interesting round. It feels like actually quite central, I would say, towards Moscow, but it is not even Russian. And that is a big lot of damage. I did not even anticipate that. And now we're surely into Russian territory. Gonna go up on the other side of Moscow this time. I think that is the more logical guess. And he goes even further north than it was together. And I'm barely clinging on to life. Uh, that is super duper lucky as we are into, I think, a southern state. Um, he has guessed north, and it is southern, and it is Georgia, and that is major damage. And he is I got super lucky there. He went out with 2 damage to spare, and I survived with 11. How is that possible? That is super duper lucky, but in the end, sometimes you gotta have luck on your side, and I think I deserved that because I was a bit unlucky in the earlier rounds that I played. So I think I deserved a win, and I got one there. So I'm happy with that. We got a big sign here as we are in France. We are on the 10 and Champigny Yeah, feels like it should be towards Champagne region, which is up here. But then I need to find that A10 highway, and it does not look like it's here. The A10 is here, so I'm a bit lucky there as well, finding that one quite quickly. But where is these cities? Maybe these cities ain't even on the A10. Like they could be just be that direction as well as the A10. Bordeaux, and I can't see the road anymore. So did it finish off here? I think it might have done. And Saint Mare de Ten, what is that? Saint Saint George. There's a lot of saints places. Maybe that could mean something. Richelieu. Did that say it down here? No. I think I'm just gonna have to go with a guess quite soon. Poitiers. No. Uh, Sogny. No. Tours. And Saint Avertin. He has guessed now, and the road continues up towards this direction. I think I'm just gonna go with this guess. And I had already cast it, but as I thought, we weren't really on that road, so I think it was just pointing some other way. But we have a big white car here. We're driving on the right. Should I just go with a quick one? I think I'm gonna do that. Fairly certain that we are in Costa Rica here with this white pickup, or whatever car this is. What do you call it? Yeah, I think it's a pickup. And lots of times I've seen the footage to the north, and it is yet again. So I would say that that is a good guess. As we are into, I think this is Mexico here, but I'm not sure. We have the octagonal poles, which makes me believe that I am actually correct with that guess. And I have read a little bit about um, Mexico, but nothing that really helps me in this moment from what I have seen. Um, Concrete road surely could mean something, but I don't know. Um, it looks really really dry, so I think more up towards the north, or like that middle plateau or something, and quite red agricultural fields here. So potentially Laguna de Guadalupe. I think it might be Zacatecas, which is this one, I think. Yeah. So I'm gonna go with that. It makes sense with my first thought as well. He's further down, yeah, but not that much. Um, Maybe it's not red enough for Zacatecas, but I've gone with it now, so it wasn't. So it was up in Guanajuato or whatever, but not too, yeah, like 140 damage is not that bad. Let's see what we have. Language, something Slavic, I think. And we have a yellow play there, which is quite interesting. We are in Bosnia. Okay, so Bosnia is more towards the north, but I think we are in some mountains in the middle here. So I'm gonna go with that. And let's see what he does. So basically, they're the shape of Bosnia on that sign. Surely it is Bosnia. It is. Down just south of Mostar. Not too bad. I would say 4,700 damage. So we are in India, driving on the left, as well as these poles, which look a bit like the Punjabi ones actually, which could make sense because I have a feeling that they use more of the Latin script as well as actually, but here we got that language, okay. Um, I mean, is it silly to go for Punjabi? Punjab? I don't think it is. I'm gonna go with that. But Patiala, and that was stupid to go with that guess. And big damage for him. I did not see a but maybe that isn't actually triangular. Supposed to be triangular. We have uneven pole, but we are in Brazil. Okay. I need a code then, I think, as I'm onto a big road here. Um, and here might be a. Can I have a area code? Yes, I can. That says 95, which is a map, I think. And yes, also find that. Found that. I was gonna say this could be game if. Oh, he doesn't know. He doesn't know, but it could actually be Roraima here. So I'm not go, and he is going more towards the north. Why would you do that? It is Roraima. Ah, poor from me. Really, really poor, I would say. What is a mappa then? 96, 7? Into Turkey, and gonna be towards the western coast, I believe. Maybe actually just central with the vibes of the surroundings. I think I'm gonna go a bit southern, and hopefully I can be closer. But let's see. He goes where? Just northeast. Not going to be too much damage, but I am a little bit closer. And let's see. We have Trasses. So speaking German, Gen 4 footage with a blue car. Don't know what that means, but that is what we have here. So important thing now, because I can't tell from this if it is Austria or Germany, and I can't see anything on that one either. But this is German, right? Umleitung. Um, so definitely. Oh, that is a big church. Should you know this church? I don't think you should, but that looks really, really big. Oh, you've got a sign. Like this, surely this is like really, really famous. Um, Surely, right? It looks, but I mean, it's just Gothic like every other church, but it looks like the clone church. Uh, Alle Richtungen 9 and 9 is a big road, no? You can see 9 from quite far out. No, maybe not. This is too far zoomed in to find anything helpful. I think I'm just gonna go here though, just in the middle. But that church really is interesting, and it's probably quite famous as well. It is further south in Speyer. So there's the church, and into Slovenia here with this landscape. I mean, I think I'm just gonna go lock it in quickly, and then I will be right back. No, I need to stay. I think I need to do something though on the side, but I'm not going to do that now. He goes for Bosnia here. Do they have the same? Oh, they do have the same. That is game. No, yeah, it is. I'll be right back now then. And I'm back. Let's get into another round, possibly the last round, but and as well we have a moving round, so might just be. And we are into Australia here. I think I'm just gonna lock it in quickly, but I don't know what I gain on this, but I'm just gonna do it quickly. I don't think we're going to find that much, but I need to be a bit better on the east coast here, differentiating between Victoria, South Wales, and Queensland. And here we have German. We have a big sign up here, or could be big. Uh, Halberstadt, Barnberg, no clue. And here we have Haldensleben, Hackenstadt, Oschersleben. Yeah, going to be helpful in any form of way. And continue to just go down this road. So this looks interesting over here. What is this like? Oh, it's just a passage for the vegetation, I think. That looked really special. I thought it was going to be a bigger road or something, but apparently not. So we got a bit of a hill there. Um, quite a big one. So I think we're going to be up like here, where it is a bit hilly. And he's in the wrong country. What is he doing? They don't even have that letter. What? Why did he do that? Find that one a bit weird, but oh well. I'm not going to blame him. I think we're going to be in Taiwan here. No, actually Japan with that one, surely. 20. But these on the poles doesn't make sense. Do they have these 20s in Taiwan? I am perplexed here. This is not good. Central Guangshang. Do they have... Because I think I'm going to be in the middle of the island. Yeah, they do have these. 8, 7... so where's 9 now? Shouldn't 9 be just south? Wait, 9 is here, yeah. I go there. And it was further down south. Yeah, that was... I don't know why I got Japan from that, but managed to come out with it on the right side. So driving on the left here, which is interesting. Double yellows. So this is some special place down in South Africa. I've never really seen this before. Could it be over here somewhere? This looks super interesting. I don't know why I have guessed so quickly, but I have. And Hopefully he can get it wrong because this does not look like South Africa. But he hasn't guessed. He just hasn't guessed. That is super helpful because my guess wasn't the greatest. So quite hilly down towards the south, like very steep. Okay, gotta try and remember that. Lagos Andinos. So the Lake of the Andes. Um, and we have like a volcano there. Surely that is what that is. Uh, Gualatiri, like this surely Ruta Interandina. So through the Andes. Could it be like up here somewhere? And he has probably just left the game because he did not guess on the last one. And I can't see anything from him now. But maybe I should have gone with close by to some water. But it was in down in Chile, quite close to the border. But a win is a win, and we keep on pushing for in the next game here. And let's see what game mode we get. And we do another moving game against a suspicious player. This is very suspicious of cheating, which I mean that is not fun to see immediately. But you're always happy if you can get the win. But this is just going to be so tough. We have though a triangle, so I know it's quite central. And he's gone too far north, and I start off doing some damage, but that could just be a trick for him. Like 125 games played, and he's won 4 of his games, but he hasn't won all of them, so maybe he is not actually cheating, he's just good at the game. I don't know, but it is nonetheless a bit suspicious. Shiobara Yahita is the one I think I'm more likely to find, but I need a pole, I think, as well. Like a electrical pole. Yeah, we have them here. And, well, I can't tell anything from that one, which is annoying. We have like a square up there. It looks fairly just. Oh, it's gray as well. I think just Tokyo area then for this one. And indeed, it is. There is Yaita as well. So another great guess there, and clutch with that silver plate on the pole. And this looks. What is this? We have Northeast Sea, and we do not have. I thought this was going to be Russian. Kawasan Larangan Pincherob. Like it is. Is that an elephant? Is that just an elephant chilling? What is going on here? Can we be like out here somewhere? No, we are not. We're down there, okay. Uh, Flintstone's Palace. That is what? What a find. What? I can't speak now. Um, that is super duper interesting. Like that is a movie set then, I think. Well, that is really interesting. I haven't seen that. But do they have an elephant, or was that just an elephant chilling on the beach side? I don't know. Where is the sun? Sun is to the north. I think I'm just gonna have to go with it with this blue car. I think this is South African. Everything about it looks South African. Um, so I think I'm gonna go with that. And he's also down in South Africa, but he goes further north now, and this could be game. And no, it actually shouldn't be. Yeah, I had more health left than I thought. I'm gonna need to clutch this one back, but I don't think it's cheating at least, so that is always something. And Gen 2 footage here in South Australia with the South Australian pole. Always gonna go Adelaide when I see that, and hopefully he doesn't know this one. I just recently learned this move, and I tricked one early on, and he goes for the same area, and of course he's closer again, and he gets me down to exactly no. I thought it was going to be exactly 1000 damage, but it weren't. It isn't. Maybe it's the right words to say. Um, and why can't I move? I hate when that happens. So we are in, where are we? Republican, what? Jaguaran, what? Republica ng Pilipinas. Pocos Elementary School. Panawe Ifagua. Is that Philippines? I think I'm gonna go with it. It is North Island and I'm close by, but that just felt special in some way. I don't know. And into, it almost feels a bit like Kaliningrad this round. It has a lot of autumn footage, but also red car. Uh, it's like alleyway. It just reminds me of Kaliningrad too much. Too much Kaliningrad vibe to not go for Kaliningrad. Um, we'll see. Where does he go? He goes for Ukraine. I think he wins here. Or is he going for Ukraine? Yeah, it is. And I am actually correct with the Kaliningrad shout there. And big damage. He's down into 420. Um, and he drops an oh my god. I don't know what he means by that, but super duper happy with that call. And I am correct, and that is massive. Can I get onto this road? I can get onto this road. It feels a bit like Montana or something, I would say. Wyoming. We have an airport to our right, Castle Rock Road. Can't I find anything? We have speed limit 55, so we are definitely in the US. Uh, but I think we are in that northern area. Do we have anything here? Western Energy Company. I thought this was going to be an airport. Rosebud Mine main office. Don't know here. We're just gonna go between Wyoming and Montana, and I'm closer, and that is actually the win. And I thought it was cheating when his name come up, but in the end, I get out with the win, and he wasn't cheating. So that is a fantastic game through and through, and I'm super duper happy with that one. As we get on to this next round, we don't have any support beams actually, and we have what looks like corn, I think, which is a little bit interesting, but I think I'm just going to quickly go with uh, the support beam lesser states up north and just too far north. But and yeah, actually big damage. That is so scary with Brazil. A light miss calculation gives your opponent so much damage as we have um, don't know what we have here. But looking like we talk Spanish and that, but no, we actually don't. We are in Philippines, gonna go just in the middle of the country, and hopefully he does something stupid. I don't know. Alijai is interesting, but I don't think that means anything. So Philippines actually feels a lot like Spanish, but they have had Spanish. Oh, I should have gone with the Luzon. Um, they were a Spanish colony, I believe. I'm pretty sure. Gateway in black signs here. We don't have the South Australia pole, and a bit to the redder side here in the roads. I think we're going to be a bit more northern, but I just super duper dislike this. Gonna go in Dupa maybe. Looks interesting. And it was over in Perth. So I am down bad now. But we shall see. And into, I was gonna say Sweden, and it is Sweden. Uh, is this actually, have I been here? You can't see anything there. I think I just recognized it from here. And was I correct with that? Is that no? It's down here where I thought it was. Um, wait, Fagerhult, isn't that in a famous Swedish book? I think it is. Um, but I don't know. Northern Lights, South Dakota, number 69. Ardmore School. Ardmore. Can I find Ardmore? Or do I just guess? I think I just guess. Um, hopefully he doesn't pick up on that or doesn't see that, because this surely is eastern South Dakota. He's up in Canada. What? No. What did it, why was it? No. I mean, it didn't really look like it, but yeah. Oh well, that is it for today, and I will catch you next time. Bye.